okay, so they fixed the villains, like quote unquote, cured them. Do they go back to like a branch timeline?
Yes,
Okay.
that's what I was
that's
thinking.
the
100%. Tobey and Andrew go back to the same timeline.
Yes.
Everyone else goes back to a fixed wherever they got pulled from.
Yeah, meaning in Spider-Man 2, Goblin still dies, like the same way that he died in Spider-Man. Like when Otto goes back, I should say, Goblin dies still in that universe. But
I don't know, because he said he got pulled. He got Electro said he was about to die.
Yeah, but I'm saying it makes branch timelines. So like these villains aren't going back to the original movies that they came from. They're going back to
Technically,
they
are like their last couple seconds, but they're all fixed.
My
before
question,
they die.
You think so? I think that's more.
That's
cruel.
the way they explained it. They said right before they died, but like maybe they changed, like right before they die. You know,
I think that's more cruel to think about it like that.
But that's my question. The future Spider-Mans know that they're fixed.
But that's their future. The way time works, it works the same because this is definitely the MCU universe still. So it's not changing for them.
Yeah, Hulk explains it. Your past becomes the present.
It's gross.
And your future becomes therefore your past. I think that's what he said. Fuck, I watched Endgame a couple days ago. I think
did
that's
too.
what it was.
Like yesterday. My son watches it like every day.
Oh shit.
So so nothing changes. It's
so
Endgame.
they all still die.
No, nothing changes for Tobey and Andrew.
Oh,
for
okay.
everyone else, it does.
Branch timelines. Okay.
Yes. So new stuff can happen. Yes.
So I mean, cool. All right. That's all. I just wanted to get your 2 cents on that.
I was thinking about that too. I was like, this is gross.
Because they explain it, but I'm still kind of like in my head wondering about it.
No, it's gross. It's exactly what happened.
Still thinking about it. Okay, last thing. If you guys don't want to bring up anything else, I really like how obviously when we talked about maturity, I like that he like the words of responsibility and all that echoed in his head when like choosing to say something to MJ or not, and he chose to say nothing and essentially be Spider-Man and be alone being Spider-Man. That is probably the saddest form of
it's
like an ending, but I think it makes the character progress a lot more than the other movies did. Makes him not necessarily age, but like mature, grow into that Spider-Man hero and what really like Spider-Man is in like the comics and such. And yeah, I was talking to my brother and to my sister-in-law. Like after watching, I'm like, I like that he's kind of like has his like own apartment and his like independence and shit like that. Like it feels a lot more like the Spider-Man PS4 game, and like that is one of my favorite versions of Spider-Man. I'm like, I hope he grows into that kind of character. And
dude,
if we get Miles in the future,
hopefully they do that because I love the Spider-Man game for PS4.
I said Miles, and it reminded me at the moment where Electro finds out Peter's identity.
Damn, I wish I thought you were black.
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
Did you laugh at that?
Also, Electro never knew he was Peter Parker, so how did he get pulled through?
What the
okay. That
plot hole
is a whole the fact that Peter got an apartment still and he didn't exist and nobody knew who he was. Well, that doesn't make sense. He's going to school. That doesn't make sense. Because no one knows about him, period.
As if he never existed. That's true.
That's what was said, yeah. So how does he still, you know what I mean?
Well, he gets his GED. He doesn't.
But it doesn't work like that. If you don't, they say, Doctor Strange, it's like you didn't exist. Does it mean that he really didn't exist? Or the fact that nobody connected Spider-Man and Peter Parker together ever? So technically, he never met Happy, but like Aunt May dated him. So how does that work? You know what I mean?
No, because Happy at the end is like, how did you meet? Or how did you meet May? It's like, oh, through Spider-Man. Oh,
yeah, but that was his aunt. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so like,
I don't know.
So he doesn't exist. Like he's not valid as a person. So how does he get his GED? How does he go to college? How does he
I guess I didn't think about that. I was a little bit emotional, being like, "Oh shit, he's independent."
No,
I
he's
thought
don't
big
about
think
it
he might go to
after.
college. I think
He's
he might
definitely
just do
going
his
to college.
GED.
He's
And then,
definitely.
I think
he
he's
always
definitely
goes
going to college.
He
Yeah,
always
because-
goes to college though.
I think because this trilogy was high school trilogy, next trilogy is gonna be college trilogy.
Yeah.
I think for sure that's gonna happen. Not not to cut you off, Carlos, like because you're
No,
trying to
it's
say
fine.
something.
I completely forgot what I was gonna say now.
but I really like that Electro said that. Like, oh, I thought Spider-Man was black.
I thought you were gonna be black. You're from Queens.
That's funny. But yeah, I hope he gets to that point where Miles comes into the future and he's a mentor to Miles and all that.